On the quiet edge of a small village, where green hills rolled into the horizon and birds sang in the trees, lived a young shepherd boy named Peter. Peter was an orphan, but he was never truly alone. The animals, the wind, the trees, and the rivers, they were his family. Each day, he led the villagers' sheep through grassy fields, past whispering streams, and beneath the shade of tall trees. He often spoke to the creatures he met, and they seemed to understand. One sunny morning, a flurry of excitement swept through the village. A traveling circus was coming to the next town. Everyone was buzzing with joy, and so was Peter. He had never seen a circus before, let alone real lions or elephants. With the little money he had saved from helping others, Peter bought a ticket and made his way to the city. That evening, under a sky of stars and sparkling lights, the circus came alive. Drums rolled, crowds roared, and Peter watched in wonder. Elephants danced, zebras galloped in circles, seals balanced balls on their noses, and lions leapt through hoops of fire. The audience clapped wildly. But Peter felt uneasy.
How do they know what to do? Who taught them these tricks?
He wondered. That night, long after the last laugh faded and the final light dimmed, Peter stayed. Hidden in the shadows, he waited until the guards were gone. Then, quietly, he slipped behind the curtain and into the heart of the circus. What he saw stole his breath. Backstage, away from the magic and music, the animals sat in silence. The zebra curled in fear. The seal sobbed as it hugged its ball. The lion lay limp, scars visible on its tired body. A man cracked a long whip. And an old, cruel voice laughed from the dark.
"Tomorrow must be better,"
growled the circus owner.
"Or you know what happens."
Peter turned to leave, but then, he heard a faint, sorrowful sound. Crying. It came from a large, quiet tent. He stepped inside, and there, chained and weeping, sat a massive elephant. Their eyes met.
"You're not one of them,"
said the elephant softly, its voice deep and kind. Peter moved closer.
My name is Peter.
He whispered.
I wanted to understand how you all perform. But I never imagined it would be this cruel.
The elephant introduced himself, though his name was long forgotten. He had once lived in a faraway tropical forest, surrounded by his herd, the sound of birds and rain his lullaby. One day, men came. They stole him from his family and brought him here, to dance and bow for laughter and coins.
"Every night,
The elephant said,
I dream of my home. I don't want applause. I just want to go back to the trees."
Peter's heart cracked open. That night, he made a silent vow.
I'll help you escape. All of you.
For days, Peter returned to the circus, pretending to be a wide-eyed visitor. But really, he was watching, learning, counting steps, noting the guard shifts, studying the locks, searching for the path to the forest. Then, one rainy afternoon, his small radio crackled with an announcement.
A powerful thunderstorm is expected tonight.
Peter smiled. This was it. That night, as black clouds rolled in and lightning danced on the horizon, Peter grabbed his flashlight and snuck into the circus, his heart thumping with courage. The wind howled. The big tent swayed. Thunder echoed across the sky. He ran straight to the elephant's cage. Grabbing a thick stick, he struck the padlock again and again. The elephant lifted his mighty leg, and the chain shattered.
Let's begin.
Peter said. Together, they opened every cage. The zebra raced out. The seal rolled behind. The lion lifted his head and roared with freedom. Then, boom! Lightning struck a nearby tree. It crashed onto the tent. Lights blinked out. Chaos erupted. The guards panicked. People screamed. No one saw the boy and the animals disappear into the storm. Peter led them through wind and rain, slipping through mud, dodging fallen branches. He was soaked, shivering, but he never stopped running. At last, after what felt like hours, the trees opened before them. They had made it. They were home. As the rain faded and soft mist settled over the forest, Peter turned to the animals.
You're free now.
He whispered. The elephant wrapped him gently in his trunk.
You are the first human who truly cared about us,
he said. Peter looked up at the night sky. Raindrops still ran down his cheeks, but he was smiling. Because that night, it wasn't just a storm that came. It was freedom. It was hope. From that day on, the Rainbow Circus never returned. The cruel show was shut down forever. And the boy named Peter. He became known in the forest as the guardian of the wild, a kind, brave soul who reminded the world that every creature, big or small, deserves to be free.